And we have some breaking news right now impacting tens of thousands of voters across North Carolina. More importantly, the balance of power in Raleigh and Washington. Newly drawn voting maps in North Carolina were just released publicly within the past hour, and it will change who represents a lot of people in our area. Queen City News Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes has been poring over the changes, what they mean. And Khalif, first let's talk about these overall changes to this congressional districts here across the state.
I mean, you got to look at these maps as a whole. It's confusing, to say the least. Our state is not entirely Democrat. It's not entirely Republican. It's probably leaning more unaffiliated than anything. But if you look at the overall portion of the map and you look at the breakdown politically, you see a couple of things in there that there's really only 3 areas that Democrats have a legitimate chance of attempting to get, and that's in our Mecklenburg County area.
That's from being for 7 on 7 and 7.
Right. It doesn't look like these ones will anticipate being a 7-on-7 split, which is, I mean, I think a lot of folks kind of anticipated that going forward, that the maps would look different, but I didn't think we thought they'd look this different.
It is something that we knew that was going to kind of come down this way, but now we are seeing it. In Mecklenburg County, we're talking about it, particularly in the southern part of the county. Let's talk about this part of the area where 3 districts really come together now.
Well, you got to look at the map specifically. A couple of things kind of stuck out to me. First of all, you see down there in that lower region where they pulled part of the district out that used to be in District 14. Now part of that is Mecklenburg County, but to the right portion, now the part of that was Mecklenburg County is now taken out. It will be the new 8th district, and some of these numbers will shift. What used to be the 9th or the 13th will now be the 8th and the 14th. And so if you were representing the district that you thought you were representing before, it may have a new number. Our district, District 12, will still be the same. Our Congresswoman Adam, for the majority of Mecklenburg County, will be the same. But that also is the problem. Even within the district, certain folks within precincts may be having a different congressional representative. Specifically in that southern part of our county, you have, 101 and 132. Those precincts, some of those folks across the street, you may have 12, and the other person may have 8. So there's major changes looking forward coming down the road for these
voters
maps.
Are going to have to know exactly what's going on coming up, but there's always certainly going to be some legal challenges out of this. Earlier this year, the Supreme Court ruled that judges should not be deciding maps. How is that going to impact this going forward?
The writing was on the wall judicially for that, because before the previous court was democratically led, and so they said, yep, judges should look at these changes. We should be investigating that. With the new influx of the Republican-led Supreme Court, they went back and revisited that decision and said, you know what? We should not touch this. And so now I think that prolongs the process. What will happen is there'll be a challenge on that side, and then it will probably make its way up to the Supreme Court of the United States at some point for us to get resolution.
Before 2024?
I think there'll be challenges before 2024, and there may be a pause on those maps before 2024, but that will cost a lot of money, a lot of legal fees, and a lot of time.
Stay tuned. All right, Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes, thanks. And within the past hour, Governor Roy Cooper issued a statement calling the maps gerrymandering on steroids. He says, in part, drawn in the back room and armed with a new law that keeps the plotting secret, Republican legislators have used race and political party to create districts that are historically and discriminatory and unfair.